and welcome back. Today on the bench we have another Colt government model, and as you can see, this one here is a cutaway or has been skeletonized for demonstration purposes. So you can see what's going on inside of the pistol. Now I've done, I believe this is the fourth skeletonized pistol that I've done a video on. I think the earliest one is a 1916-17 Springfield Armory cutaway. But anyway, this one here is a Colt government model that is from approximately 1956 to 69. We're not quite sure how or excuse me, why or what the purpose of this one was, but probably a salesperson's gun to take around and show people the functions of the Colt government model and its superior design. And anyway, what we have here is, we'll go ahead and take a look at these markings that help determine its age. Now here we have, on the left hand side here, we have government model, and it's very worn. You can see a star here, government model. There's supposed to be another star over here, and then the C from where the Colt starts, but as I said, pretty worn away. And then on the right side we have the Colt's Patent Firearms Manufacturing Company, Hartford, Connecticut, and then EXP 155 down here. Now Colt did use experimental series for their pistols, but what this one was for, like I said, we're not quite sure. But anyway, number 155. So we'll just go ahead and we'll start to take a closer look at the skeletonization of this pistol. For those of you that have not seen one of these skeletonized, it's pretty cool. You can see the functions of the pistol as it's assembled. So here we're going to take a look at the sear. And let's see where we can get some good light on this. Anyway, here we have the half-cock position right there, and you can see the sear drop into the notch on the hammer. And now we have the next notch right here that will take to the full cocked position. And now you can see how the sear grabs that. And then also, as this is working, you can see the hammer strut here on the back side of the pistol start to go down and into position. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at our mainspring that's been opened up here, so you can see as we go into the half cock position and then in the full cock position how the spring is loaded to give it enough energy to strike the primer and get the primer to ignite. And then another interesting thing that's been done with this pistol is the tang on the grip safety has been taken and shortened a little bit, so you can no longer decock this pistol one-handed from that position. But anyway, we'll go ahead and continue to take a look at this. You can see here that we have some clear grips on this, which is really cool. We have in this magazine, we have 6 dummy cartridges that have been deprimed, drilled out, so there's no mistaking that these are dummy cartridges. And you can watch as the magazine is loaded, and then as the magazine is approaching home, it's interesting to see the bullets will not move, but the magazine moves around it as it locks into place. That's an interesting thing to be able to see through those grips. And then let's see, we'll continue on here with the skeletonization, and we'll go on over here to the barrel. Now here we can see as we chamber around, if I can get it to do it slow enough, there we go, as it picks up a bullet and loads it into the chamber. And then here we'll go ahead and take a look at this real quick. You can see, of course, the bullet and the casing, Here's a little bit of the frame rail down in here. This has been cut away quite extensively at this point. And then you can see the guide rod for the recoil spring. And then we'll go ahead and take a quick look up here at the top, and you can see the way the barrel locks into the slide as it functions and takes and has the recoil, and the recoil throws the slide back and helps to chamber the next round. And then here is the return spring for the firing pin, and here you can see the very front of the firing pin. And then over here you can see the extractor down in here. And so we'll go ahead and hopefully you can see a little motion. Hard to capture all that, it happens so fast. But there you go, that's what it looks like as it fires. Now we're going to go ahead and take this slide off real quick so we can see this recoil spring guide that is in here. Now here we have a recoil spring guide that has this piece protruding out of it that helps to buffer some of the recoil on this. Now I have a Allen wrench here that will take this apart so you can see how this works real quick. And it has just a spring and this piece in here, and that's all that is. And then that is adjustable. Now I haven't used one of these, so I'm not quite sure how far you would want to adjust this out. There are more modern versions of this kind of system out there. This is has a pretty small surface area that is totally captured by the recoil spring plug or cap, and I suppose it might, this is thin enough metal, might actually beat that out after a while if this were used in everyday use. So probably not the best design at that point in time, hard telling though. And we'll go ahead and put this back together. Now this one can be a little tricky to get back together. If that rotates at all, it has a little notch in it that allows the barrel to take and go down into its position as it goes through the recoil. Oops, got to get that barrel link into position, and then go ahead and put this back together. And hopefully I can't, when I put this cap on there, I don't dare to rotate it or we'll move that. Let's see if it functions. Okay, it still functions. So there you go. That is a quick look at another skeletonized government model and the different functions. And if anybody knows anything about EXP series of Colts, please feel free to leave it in the comments down below. It'd be interesting to know a little bit more about these pistols. But anyway, thanks for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed this short video, and have a great day.